Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to use the donut palm maker to make a pom-pom for our mission hat project. So when you open your donut pom-pom maker box, you're going to see this two little donut shapes. You can go ahead and slide this white part off of the top of one of them, and that leaves you with two arches. And then you're going to put these arches together so that you're holding the two arches together like this. You're going to take your pom-pom yarn. To start it, you can just kind of tuck it there with your thumb and start wrapping over your tail until it catches, and then just go ahead and keep wrapping. And don't worry about that tail being a little long. We're going to trim this all down later. And from here, you just wrap and wrap and wrap. So we're going to just keep wrapping, keep wrapping. So the more you wrap, the fluffier your pom-pom is going to be. And a good piece of pom-pom advice is that you can always trim it down, but you can't add afterwards. So go ahead and just keep wrapping as much as you like. The manufacturer of this pom-pom maker says for like an average pom-pom, you'd want to wrap it 120 times per side. I just like to keep going until I physically can't fit any more yarn on there. So you're going to wrap all the way around the arch back and forth, adding yarn, and keep going down this arch and just wrapping away. Okay, so I've kind of got my first layer done there, but I'm going to go ahead and keep wrapping. I want this to be really thick with yarn to make a really nice, dense, fluffy pom-pom. So we're just going to keep wrapping and wrapping. All right, you can see I've finished wrapping mine. It's nice and thick and dense on there. So when you have it as thick as you like it, you can go ahead and take your scissors, cut that, and just tuck this little tail under one of these strands. So just do this, and then take that tail and tuck it under and secure it that way. And then you're going to repeat this process with your second set of arches. So you're going to go ahead and slide this apart. First time out of the box, it might be a little stiff because it fits really nice and tightly. So you're going to slide that off, hold these two arches together, and begin wrapping again. Now that I have both of my arches wrapped, I'm going to go ahead and put these back together and slide the white donut frosting piece over it to hold them together. I'm going to do this on both sides, and this is going to secure it before we start cutting. So this is just going to hold that all in place right there. All right, so I've got both of those secured on there. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut into this notch right here. So I'm going to cut the pom-pom apart. And definitely keep a good grip on this. Make sure you're holding it together, or you're going to have a lot of very small pieces of yarns on your hands. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut on through that, making sure I get all the strands. And then I'm going to repeat this, and again, keeping a good grip so we don't lose control of this and have lots of tiny pieces of yarn. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. I'm going to go ahead, take my scissors, and cut on through there. Okay. Now that I've cut through both sides, I'm going to go ahead and take my same scrap yarn, and I'm going to go ahead, and I like to leave myself a nice long piece. So I have a nice long piece here. I'm going to go ahead and, I see a couple that didn't get cut here. I'll go ahead and grab those. Take a nice long piece, and I'm going to tie it through the middle of this notch. And this is what's going to secure all of those strands together. I'm going to go ahead and thread it through that notch, and then go ahead and pull down tightly. And this is going to cause those little white parts to fall off, but that's okay because we have it all secure. I'm going to repeat this process a few times. I feel like you can't possibly be too secure in this process, so we're just going to go ahead and tie those knots, pulling nice and tight to secure our pom-pom. I'm going to go ahead and do that a few times. Then I'm going to leave these nice long tails because that's how I'm going to attach the pom-pom to the top of my hat. All right. Securing it there. Okay, all right. It feels nice and secure, so I can now go ahead and slide off my wooden arches. And remove the pom-pom from the pom-pom maker. All right, and there is our pom-pom. At this point, it's gonna just need a little bit of fluffing. So first thing I like to do is kind of take it in my hands and kind of get it in a nice circle shape. Remember, these are my two long ties, so I'm gonna leave those long. That's how I'm gonna attach to my hat. So this makes it a little bit more circular, and now is the really fun part. So you can see there's some longer and some shorter strands. So once I have it in a nice circle shape, you can go ahead and just go through with your scissors and give it a little haircut until you like the shape of it. Just go ahead and go through, trim off any longer parts until you like your finished pom-pom. And go through, trim off a few more there. Give it a little haircut. It can be good to step away for a minute after you've given it a bit of a haircut. It can be a little bit easier to over trim these. It's just really satisfying. All right, so we're gonna, as we go through and trim it, we can kind of fluff it up and see how we like it. And then when you like the look of your pom-pom, I'm gonna give it a little more of a haircut back here. Being careful not to cut those long ties because that's how I'm gonna attach it to the hat. All right. And when you're happy with your finished pom-pom, you can go ahead and use those long ties to tie it to the top of your hat. And that's how you use the donut pom-pom maker, how to make a pom-pom for Mission Hat. Now I'm going to show you how to attach the pom-pom to your hat. So we made our pom-pom, we left these two long tails, and for this you're going to need a tapestry needle. So go ahead and put one of those tails on the tapestry needle, and here on the top of your hat, I'm going to just kind of find the center where we pulled in those stitches, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring that down into the inside of the hat. And I'm going to repeat that process with the other tail. Just going to go ahead, make sure it's kind of centered on top of there. I do that by going on opposite sides of those middle ring where you gathered on all your stitches to close the top of the hat. And go ahead and pull that through as well. All right. And once you have both of those tails through, go ahead and tie a nice secure, I like to use a bow because it's easy to undo it, and I just tie it a few times. And it's good to make it easy to undo because pom-poms made of yarn shouldn't go through the washing machine, so that way you can easily remove it when it comes time to wash the hat. And there your hat is attached to the top. Your pom-pom is attached to the top of your hat, and your hat is ready to go. If you opted for one of our vegan faux fur pom-poms, the process is the same. You still have these two ties. Just go ahead and tuck them through the top of the hat and then tie them on the inside to secure it. And that is how you attach your pom-pom to your hat.